Now we're playing Necrotic Ooze combo. I actually feel like of all the donation decks today, this is the one capable of 3-2ing a league. And I think it's actually pretty interesting. I did make some changes to the initial list. I went up to 4 Satyr Wayfinder, which I think is really, really important enabler for this deck. The main change I made. There was like a main deck Rotting Regisaur, which I ended up cutting. I understand. Like, I feel like Rotting Regisaur is like kind of good against graveyard hate. Like you have some big dumb creatures to Eldritch Evolution into against some graveyard hate, I think is the idea. I think that's a decent plan. Like Obliterator against red decks, Gargaroth. So Ooze can tap to become Griselbrand. Yeah, well. So yeah, Necrotic Ooze gets the activated abilities of Troll, Borborygmos, Griselbrand, Fauna Shaman. The big is if you have Ooze and Griselbrand and Borborygmos, you should be able to draw enough lands to just kill your opponent. So the idea is you get fatties in the graveyard and then Evo into Ooze, yes. Or you can just like mill over Griselbrand and Vengeance your Griselbrand, hit your opponent, draw a bunch of cards, and set up the combo the next turn. Why no Phage? Ooze gets activated abilities, not triggered abilities. Wow, this looks like a hand of magic cards. Awesome. Lead on turn 1 bird. Now, Fauna Shaman's not a card I like very much, but this hand is a turn 3 win. Not necessarily, or not definitely, right? Don't we need to draw like a land and a fatty or a Necrotic Ooze? Yeah, we could also just like YOLO the Supplier. Let's try to hit a Griselbrand. I think it's gonna be better to play Shaman plus Bird. We Goryo the Demon. Well, the problem is Fauna Shaman puts we get Griselbrand into the hand, but we can't discard the Griselbrand on turn 3. Right? We get to put a Griselbrand in our hand. And then next turn we really likely win, but it also kind of seems like we're about to get Living Ended. Wait, so am I supposed to Supplier against Living End here? My opponent's gonna Living End me. Am I just supposed to Supplier? I mean, this is probably a great matchup. I shouldn't have played the Tomb tapped, but I think I am supposed to Supplier. I should not have played the Tomb tapped first. We hit a Fauna Shaman. Not very good. That being said, if they do Living End on their turn, we can float mana, and we have like 3 more looks at a Griselbrand. You needed to Shaman for Wayfinder. Yeah, that was better. Although this has the upside of actually being able to just take Griselbrand. Living End dodges the back half of the Supplier. Does it? I think you're right, actually. Oh, not attacking with Shaman? I don't know. I mean, they're the Living End deck. They're just going to cast Living End. Each player X's all creatures. Oh, yeah, we sacrifice. So we do get the Supplier, which is a big game. This has got to be a good matchup. Can still lose, of course. Okay, well, I guess they're going to wait. So we hit Griselbrand, we can Goryo's Vengeance. We hit Borborygmos. I think I'm in. How big is Borborygmos again? 7/6 trample? It's really bad if we draw Griselbrand for turn. But this buys us a lot of time because they probably have to block. Tilt. How much damage do they have? They've got 6. I mean, we're probably going to take so much damage that Necrotic Ooze isn't even really an out. Yeah, I could draw second Goryos. I guess we can block Desert Ceradon. This is such a tough spot. Let me look at the deck. Oh, I could get Ewit and get back Goryos. Oh wait, they did it on my upkeep. Ah! They did it on my upkeep. I mean, I guess I could have played it out. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Still, we are a graveyard deck against Living End. Gonna need to bring in Force of Vigor for their ley lines, I'm assuming that they're bringing in. Bring in Rex Sage too. Do I want Veil of Summer just for Force of Negation? Probably not. Let me cut the Eternal Witness. Fauna Shaman seems maybe a little slow. No, I don't think Regisaur is good in this matchup. I could be wrong. Magus hurts them. Yeah, Magus seems a little slow. I guess maybe it's fine on the play. I'll bring a Magus in on the play. Yeah, this does seem like a nightmare matchup for them, but maybe we'll win anyways. Is there a green Pride Mage? Well, the problem with like trying to get like an activated ability for Ooze like that, you know, is you have to sacrifice Ooze as part of the cost, which is a big problem. And if you're trying to blow up mostly Graveyard Hate anyways, and it's also a bit awkward against Graveyard Hate. There is a 4-mana 4/4 that you can remove a -1 counter from it to destroy an artifact or enchantment. Okay, we have the Sage in hand. Might be a little slow. Probably not. They multi 5. Yeah, the Tree Folk. That card was just like in Vintage Cube for the longest time. I like Tree Folk. I want to see more Tree Folk in Magic. Yeah, Leyland plus turn 3 Living End on Mold of 5. I mean, I guess at this point it looks like they'll probably have it. Just a bit of a bummer to not be able to fill up the graveyard before we get Living Ended. Can still win. And they also like, I mean, we'll see if they see how many more cyclers they have. See if they actually have it before we start complaining too much. Oh, Street Wraith having swamp. Yeah, both their creatures being evasive is a big problem too here. Yikes. Yeah, we're super dead to Living End. They could have like Violent Outburst, no green mana though. Oh man. Alright, guess we're just gonna have to run really hot. Very, very good draw by our opponent. Just like exactly what they want to see in a sideboard game. Top Geometry deck went really badly. Can't even really evolution the Supplier away into anything very relevant. Big problem, of course, is like once you take a big hit for like 11 here, we can get Necrotic Ooze and Griselbrand in the yard. We just don't have enough life to pay. I mean, Bubble, I veto decks that I don't want to play. I'm mostly just trying to figure out the new lines, but I don't know. I at this point I don't need to do donation deck days to support myself. No, I'm doing. I could afford to not do them anymore, but I want to keep doing them because I think it's a good way to, let the viewers get to feel like they're a part of the stream process and you know, interact with people, talk to people about decks. I think it's a good way to you know, do that and be a part of the chat. So a lot of people really, really like them. I feel like we can keep this on the draw. Kind of a weird hand. Just like every hand with this deck, maybe. That's a discard outlet for... Or we can discard the Griselbrand to the Troll. A land next turn would be really good to go Troll, Bird. Yeah, but I think this deck is cool. I think this deck also like has potential. I think Necrotic Ooze is underexplored. Okay, that is not so good, but we at least have the second bird. If they can kill my birds... I mean, we actually have 8 basics in the deck. Tough spot, though. How does this deck go off? The idea is to get a Necrotic Ooze into play with a Griselbrand and a Borborygmos in the yard. You could also just kind of do it the hard way. They hit Blood Moon, which is probably their worst hit possible. You can just do it the hard way with Griselbrand, with Goryo's Vengeance, or maybe that's not necessarily the hard way, but an alternate way. Moss of Mine, thank you for the raid. That's very nice of you. Alright, we can Goryo's Vengeance this turn, so let's do that. Even make a huge Lotleth Troll. Might just want to... I guess we can pay 14. And then make a giant troll. We should put ourselves into a position to win next turn. A winning position. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make this troll as big as I can. Maybe I should have kept a 2-drop to evolution away next turn. But just like the 11-10 is so good against them. How do you keep drawing? Yeah, that seems to be a problem. I wonder if there's I mean, I don't think you need... One thing is I don't think you need to draw that many cards. Like 14 is probably enough most of the time. I should have kept a land in my hand over evolution, actually. I don't think it's going to matter a ton. But you're right. You are right that without a ton of ways to draw, you could run into some issues. Oh, next turn we can evolution for Ewit. Ewit back. Goryo's Vengeance. It's Goryo's Vengeance again. Yeah. Is there maybe an activated ability that gains a lot of life that we can play somehow? Anybody want to Scryfall for me? I'm not a huge Shadow player, but I accept Jund Shadow as a list. Happily, yes. Happily, yes. I like Jund Shadow a lot. Children? Well, children, the problem with children is it makes you sacrifice. But maybe that's okay. Ideally not something that sacrifices the guy, but maybe that's just most cards like that. Ooh, no attack with the Glory Banger. Wait. Where's my Eternal Witness? Oh, it's in the graveyard. Bummer. No, not like this. Alright, I guess I actually just get another bird so that I don't die to another Glorybringer and attack for 11. This was terrible. I totally missed that the Eternal Witness was in the yard. If we just left both birds back, we were in way better shape. Oh, they exert, of course. Right, well. I guess we were dead to another Glorybringer anyways then, because they just double exert. What was the actual line? We can pay 7 and draw enough creatures. Well, we don't have the... I guess we could draw Borborygmos, yeah. Yeah, we could have evolutioned the troll into an ooze, but they don't have the second Glorybringer. All right, Lotleth Troll, best card in the deck. This is a Lotleth Troll combo deck. They should be bringing in relics so they have Colossus's Graveyard Hate. So I'm going to bring in the Collector Ouphe and the Natural State and the Reclamation Sage too. Don't have Phyrexian Obliterator. Obliterator seems kind of good against them. Kind of down. Kind of down. You can probably trim the 4th Necrotic Ooze, just like lean in more on Evolution in this matchup. Trim on Fauna Shaman because it might just be the worst card in the deck. Got the 3rd Supplier, the 4th Wayfinder. Lotleth Troll and Spike Feeder lets you turn creatures in hand into life. Oh, that's awesome, actually. Let's keep this. I really like that thought ecstasy. I don't know how good it is, but yes, it does. And that's probably worth including, like, at least the first copy of Spike Feeder. You aren't hardcasting Obliterator? You can. But, like, you're usually going to Evolution into it, yeah. I think it's better to play around Blood Moon a bit more than it is to play around drawing Obliterator in this spot. Don't love drawing another land. Do a 2-drop? Is it Wrenn and 6? No, it's another Arbor Elf plus Bolts, perhaps. Ooh, best card in the deck. I'll grab another Swamp here. Cut them off 2 mana. So that's good, very good if we can draw one of our big threats. And it's also, you know, 2-1 indestructible. Yeah, but Spike Feeder seems really interesting because you can get counters on your Ooze with the Troll and gain a bunch of life. I like that thought a lot. Stone Rain. Well, I've got lands to spare. You can attack with a Sage. Probably should have attacked first, but whatever. This is fine, actually. Because we still get to keep the Troll, and then they're killing 2 of their creatures, but at the like 2 of their own mana creatures. It's actually, like, really fine. Just cast a 4/3 next turn. Ooh, Soulflare is an interesting idea to maybe combine the 2 archetypes. Let's get another forest. Nice Blood Moon. Yeah, our Anger of the Gods and Pawns has always been weird. Alright, Lost Streak is broken. Hell yeah. You probably keep a hand like this. Oh, against Tron. Too slow. I'm going to assume Tron. Yeah, this hand's pretty good. Turn 2 Satyr Wayfinder, hopefully put Griselbrand into the yard. Turn 3 Evolution. Do I want to shuffle the Bobo back into the deck? I think I do. Alter? Well, I think you would ideally want your sacrifice effect to be a creature, right? Well, yeah, you want to sack outlet that, like, when you make, if assuming you're going with Necrotic Ooze Kiki Jiki, you want to sack outlet that's a creature activated ability, like Sling Gang, but Sling Gang only sacrifices goblins. With something like Sling Gang. Carrion Feeder. Well, the problem is your creatures are tapped. You need something like Sax. You play Mog Fanatic. Mog Fanatic is the card we're looking for. Kiki Jiki Mog Fanatic. Brick's kind of hard there. Hit the last copy, eat the others, attack for infinite. The problem is they're all tapped. They're tapped. Oh, is the last one is haste. I see. Yeah, so Carrion Feeder does work. Yes. I think we're just supposed to put Necrotic Ooze into play. Maybe that's not that good. Do we Eldritch Evolution for another Satyr Wayfinder? I kind of don't hate it. Just try to put cards in the yard. Cool, we hit the Griselbrand. Reading mana value on Evo is cringe. Sounds like something someone from the converted mana cost gang would say. Get out of here, converted mana cost gang. This is mana value town. So we can Necrotic Ooze and draw a bunch of cards. Problem is we don't have a troll in the yard to... We don't have a troll in the yard to discard the Bobo, right? I think we still do it. We can maybe find a supplier and mill over a Bobo. Chat. Chat. Chat, it's not letting me Griselbrand. Well, if we discard the hand size, I guess we could just keep a hand of all lands. But oh yeah, that would be good. Chat. I guess I'll take a screenshot, yeah. Maybe this is why nobody plays Necrotic Ooze. Use the Ooze. Wait, what? Why is it letting me do it now? Okay, somebody tell me what's going on. Do we have enough lands? Looks like we do. Well, at least we don't have to drop. We have exactly 18 points of damage here. So it's just we have to take a game action before we can go off. Yeah, Maro is personally watching and says, "Oop, I forgot to turn on the Necrotic Ooze switch today in the Wizards of the Coast laboratory." Turn off auto yields might be enough. Maybe. Cool hand opponent. Good keep, by the way. Bring in the Ouphe, the Magus. Might want Force of Vigor, might not. I'm gonna cut the Witness. Shaman pretty slow. Yeah, this deck is really sweet. Play the Natural State. Natural State seems fine. Reggie? This is not a Reggie matchup, I think. Yeah, I'll try turning off auto yields. I'm really glad that we get to play the league though. It would have been such a bummer to just like this would have been just like such a bad stream if we just, after everything that's happened today, just had to scoop to a bug. You know, sideboard answers the graveyard. I think so. I mean, it's basically the whole sideboard, so I guess that's the joke. Keep this. Like a big old Lotleth Troll. They rolled a 6. Alright, Lotleth Troll. Your opponent's got 20 life points. You think you have what it takes, kid? Your opponent's at 20 life, Lotleth Troll. You got a lot of work to do. Oh, I guess if they ever tap out of Relic, we can Vengeance them, perhaps. But I may just be making a 5/5 Lotleth Troll. Puny spatial contortion. I am Lotleth Troll. I think this is a fun keep with the Relic. I think your opponent's supposed to keep this hand. Double Relic. Ha! Relic of Progenitus can't exile me, Lotleth Troll. Alright, what's a faster clock? Discard the Ooze? I mean, I guess better not to discard the Ooze anyway. But it's a faster clock anyways to cast the Ooze next turn. Yeah, well, it's not quite the same clock as if we draw another creature in like 2 draw steps, then, or I guess the next draw step, then we can make it 7. So it's like if we discard, then it's maybe a 3-turn clock if we draw another creature, but it's we can definitely guarantee it because we just have the Ooze in hand. So yeah, Blast Zone. I'll just regenerate. Just regenerate. Lotleth Troll kind of has felt sick so far. Opponent's playing some kind of weird like artifact deck with Sylvan Scrying. I don't really know what's going on over there. I'm just gonna hit him with my creatures. Yeah, any creature is lethal next turn. Get a Psycho Relic. Wait, they have Dismember? No, there's no way they have Dismember. They would have. Okay, yeah. There's no way they have Dismember there. I feel like I'm gonna get Uga. I feel like I'm gonna draw a land and then get Uga. Oh, they hit another Urza's Tower. I mean, they got a pretty unlucky draw. A 2-mana 5/4 trample, regenerate. Oh, rest in peace, Necrotic Ooze. Well, I don't think I guess my opponent could have Thragtusk. Thragtusk versus Lotleth Troll, RTR Innistrad Standard. I remember my friend Matthew, who may be in chat, played a green-black zombies deck in RTR Innistrad Standard and would like discard Gravecrawler to Lotleth Troll a bunch. It was pretty cool. So any creature lets us Griselbrand our opponent here. No! Sorry, Lotleth Troll. It's for the greater good. Or is Borborygmos better? Griselbrand's probably better. Yeah, especially with the troll in play. Sorry, Griselbrand. Or sorry, Lotleth Troll. The Nuts, Vengeance, and Bobo. Yeah, Dreg Mangler was in the deck too. Good times. This is lethal, just attack. It's not lethal, they can block, right? We need to draw creatures. They blocked the troll. It was oh, it was lethal. Yeah. Sorry, it was exactly. But that's also the no fun attitude. 2-1, baby! Hell yeah. Can't believe we lost a Living End with this deck. Living End has got to be like, at least game 1, an incredible matchup, and we just didn't have any guys in yard when they Living Ended. The new black-green card where you sack a creature, make 1/1s equal to its power. Can you link it? Or someone link it? Yeah, Ooze gets counters from Troll, and then you can Spike Free to them away to gain life. Sack a creature. Oh, I thought it was a creature. Future IDK 3 months, appreciate ya. Thanks for being a modern player. Where does my name come from? You're talking about my gamer name or my real name? If my opponent Pithy Needles Borborygmos instead of Borborygmos Enraged, I'll pretend like I'm being a really good sport and not activate Borborygmos, but it doesn't matter because they should have needled Necrotic Ooze. They're playing Infect? Oh, it's Hammer Time, right? Probably. Guess I maybe shouldn't have played the land first. It'll be fine. I want to leave the bird back to block the Inkmoth Nexus. Hit Bobo is kind of nice. If we block with bird, we're going to need another green source to go Evolution plus Fauna Shaman. Ideally, we're not blocking with Bob. This could just be a weird green-white Infect deck. Also, what creature do we want to put in our hand with Necrotic Ooze? Well... Do I instead want to Goryo's Vengeance, Griselbrand? I already have Bobo in the yard. Goryo's Vengeance Bobo? Goryo's Bobo, Evo into... No, it doesn't work. I'm probably thinking about this too much. I should probably just... You know, discard the Griselbrand to get into the yard for Ooze. Think about... We're gonna do this no matter what, so let's just kind of see if there's anything here I actually want to take. Dryad Arbor would be pretty good in this spot. Probably too narrow of a spot. And I'll take Necrotic Ooze just in case they somehow have Force of Negation in their hand. I'll just do like the basic combo. Well, maybe I could just cast the Necrotic Ooze, whatever. Okay, it's working now. It was like, it seemed to be bugged earlier. Although I didn't see a, okay, there's the other ability. Oh, only 2 lands. 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6 lands is 18 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands. I think I'm just gonna play control here. They have Canopy, yeah, but they don't necessarily have to tap Canopy. I'm just gonna kill their creatures with the Ooze. And then we can go off with like Goryo's Vengeance next turn. Oh, whoops. Don't want to discard that. Oh, wait, I can't undo the discard? Ugh. Good UI. Control Z? Oh. I think we're just going to do this. I tried to right-click undo. That should be the same thing, right? But I don't think my opponent can win no matter what, really. In the spot. Cancel when you're down to 7? It sounds about right. Whatever, we're here now. We get to double Vengeance. Can they win if they have a second path? I don't even think so. Just let this go. Can splice Goryos? Alright, well. Doesn't really matter, but... Oh, let me make sure I actually targeted the right cards. This feels like an achievement to unlock, so let's unlock the achievement. Oh, whoops. Okay, this is too confusing. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. Splice was a mistake.
Guess what? My dad gets to come home.
Oh, permanently?
Yeah, he gets to work from home from here.
That's awesome. Honestly, way overdue, but that's awesome. It's so exciting.
It's his birthday too.
Is his birthday today? That was his birthday present?
Yeah.
Aww. That's so nice.
Yes.
Esther's dad's been working in Florida for like the last year and a half, 2 years. He had the option of moving to Florida or losing his job, and he chose don't lose his job, and that's so exciting. Go to deck tech. I need to bring in some of this stuff. Probably at least the Rex Sage. Kind of feel like Magus might just be busted. 4-color Chasmina and friends. The natural state's probably good too. Let's try this. I will say that I cast Chasma in that Temur Taking Turns deck, and the card seemed really bad. Seemed like very win more, just to like have Chasma in play to make your other creatures better is kind of my current evaluation of Chasmina. Is that the rest of this deck is like a fine 4-color control deck. Although that being said, I'll probably want more, at least 3 Omnaths. I also don't really like Chandra, Torch of Defiance, and counter spells. Not that you can never ever play those cards together, but I think I'd rather not. Field of Ruin I also think is like just always the greediest thing ever in the 4-color mana base. I would feel like I would never play Field of Ruin in a deck like this, but I know that people do. I don't understand how they get away with it. Well, that's a good card against us. They are infect! I was right. Hell yeah. Feels so good to be right. Feels like I'm kind of dead though. Don't think I can play this Satyr Wayfinder. Just gotta draw it out to the rest in peace. You wouldn't run field if you didn't have red. I think it's still just terrible to play it, honestly. I mean, I don't know. I get it. Maybe if you guys can get away with it, sure. If you guys never get punished, sure. Yeah, I think Chasma's just not that good. I also don't think you want Chandra in the counterspell deck. Yeah, 3rd mana leak's probably good. Why doesn't Omnath play the Flagfire decks to fix the mana? Well, Flagfire is a pretty bad mana fix, or Wildfire is a pretty bad mana fixer. Without if you don't draw both together. It's way easier in Jeskai. They also play Growth Spiral. Flagstone's pretty bad in your Growth Spiral deck. Might of Old Karosa. Alright. Let's go to game 2. Game 3. Force of Vigor in, I guess. Trim a Troll. Trim the Ewit. I kind of want to play the Magus too. Magus on the play seems good enough. I got the 3rd Ooze. We can try to evolution into it. I think we found that I think the best way to gain life with Ooze is to play. The best way it seems to gain life with the Necrotic Ooze is to play Spike Feeder, and then you get counters with the Lotleth Troll when you're going off with Griselbrand. What do you think of Anger versus Verdict right now? I think I actually like Anger more. Exile matters a ton. Ooh. Well, we have answers to this. Exile matters a ton right now. And, like, turn 3 matters a lot, too. Oh, boy. Pi, brag about your latest 5-0. Good job. Yeah, you can post a link. Can you guys hear Esther? She's the... I think she's talking to her mom, but she's like on the balcony, which is right through the window. Yeah, this day is turning around. I'm so happy for her. She's like definitely been missing her dad a lot, but he was put in a really bad situation of work from Florida or lose his job. He picked the hellscape that is Florida. Okay, kind of a weird. You have to discard a lot of cards. Not leaving a blocker is dangerous. My opponent doesn't have an infect creature in play, so I don't agree, I guess. How many vengeances do I have? Just one. Yeah, maybe too light on lands to kill them. I mean, I guess they're at 12 life, so we don't need that many lands to kill them. Never mind. So you can Griselbrand them again, put them down to 5 life. And then just play bird. Draw 7. Drawing 7 is maybe a little risky. So we could maybe leave the Supplier back to block a Hierarch. We also can't Necrotic Ooze next turn. No, we can't. We can go Satyr Wayfinder Evolution. We just have. I guess we just haven't found Bobo is the real problem still. Don't want to draw 7 more cards to try to find Bobo. Probably. I've got the supply. I've got a blocker. They have 1 card in their hand. Let's draw 7 more. I don't think they have Rest in Peace. They'd have to rip it off the top. Still no Bobo. I have 3 in the deck. Alright, well, whatever. Seems like an okay hand to have. Maybe I shouldn't have kept both swamps. Oh, I guess I can Satyr Wayfinder for 4 more looks at Bobo. They sack a Canopy. Another Ichor Claw Mirror, best card in their deck probably. Do we attack them with Supplier? No, they just never block. Oh wait, how many Necrotic Oozes do I have left in the deck? I have no more Necrotic Oozes left in the deck, so I can't Evo into Ooze. Can't Evo into Ooze. So let's just play Ooze. And then push their mirror. Or leave up push for mirror, rather. And with the ability to chump block the mirror with Supplier, maybe find Bobo off of that and just kill them. You get Chaz like Sandy from SpongeBob. I mean, I imagine there's maybe a disproportionate number of Texans in my chat because I am from the Lone Star State as well. Okay, we have a lot of looks at Bobo this turn. Does it actually play Tasigur? I don't know. Maybe. Do we want to push on our turn versus Infect? Not with them being so low on resources, and also when we just want to block to try to find Borborygmos. I didn't just side them all out, did I? No, there's 3 in our bottom 15. We have so many looks here, because we get to go... We can go Wayfinder and Evolution the Wayfinder into another card that mills us. So that's just like... Assuming we have another Wayfinder in the deck, 8 looks... We bricked on the first 4. There are now 3 in the bottom 10. I don't have another card to hit, actually. Jeez. They do have to chump block my Necrotic Ooze because I can discard because there's a Lotleth Troll in the yard. Kind of unlucky. Last card's a pump spell. We can either push or we can just discard a Rex Sage. I think I just discard the Rex Sage. Keep the push up. Then Fatal Push the Mirror right now. How do I feel about Willie Nelson? I don't have strong feelings towards Willie. I don't understand how the chat always gets so heated about barbecue. It's so funny. It's like, of all the things to get heated about, it's always barbecue on this channel. Alright, all 3 Bobos in the bottom 8, and we don't have anything we can search with here. Double Chump? Double Chump seems... I mean, I guess I get it. Like... I guess I get it. I see. Well... I don't know. Maybe this is still... I think this block is bad, but this block makes sense. I mean, there's honestly good and bad barbecue in every state, right? Every state has good barbecue places. Every state has bad barbecue places, and there's like no uniform. Okay, we have 3 Bobos in our bottom 8 cards. They're dead if we draw it. Okay, that's also that was also an out. All right, Believers, congratulations! You won a prediction for the first time this week, I think. Both are threatening lethal 4 cards. You only get a counter with Ooze if you discard a creature card. You don't get to discard any card to put a counter on Troll. It has to be a creature card. Those are pretty big hits. So this is a real deck. I think there's something here. Real deck is, you know, hard concepts, right? What is a real deck, you know? Grim Lavamancer's hacks. If I had kept 7, I'd just be discarding Griselbrand to hand size. I think I'll play the birds out. Who do I watch on Twitch? I watch a lot of people. I watch mostly Magic streams. And then I watch some Dark Souls streams. The Happy Hob, I watch a ton of Happy Hob. He's a Dark Soul. Well, he's a variety streamer now, I guess. I watch like for Magic. I like Everos, Yama Killer, Yellow Hat, Doomwake, Spider Space, Squat Chief, Will Decker. I like a lot of people. Watch a lot. Alright, I guess we're gonna. Oh, Harry. Yeah, sorry. Of course I like Harry. I mean, I watch a ton of Magic Twitch streamers. I love Harry. It's really good if we hit a land off Goblin Guide. We get to 8 whack. We get to discard. We get to play a swamp and discard to hand size. Oh, Fran too. Yeah, Fran too. I mean, there's so many people I love. You know, I don't know. Fran, of course. I like Fran's stream a lot. So many great Magic people. You know, magical people. Are we dead? Dude, blocking with a Griselbrand against 8 rack and still being dead would be crazy. But also, even if we're not dead, we're not really that alive. So I don't think we can pay life. Yeah, we know we're drawing Bobo. Okay, well, game 3 or game 2. But I watch a ton. I watch a ton of Twitch. But maybe when I get my second shot, I'll be working out instead during my free time. Maybe. Hopefully. We'd have revived Bob and nuked the whole board. We didn't have Borborygmos in the yard, did we? Could we have discarded Borborygmos instead? I thought we just had Griselbrand in the hand. Does Esther have a favorite non-spike streamer? Me and her really like to watch Everos in the evenings. He's just always on at the right time. I mean, she really likes the Happy Hob too. The Happy Hob, I think, is my favorite streamer. Esther likes Doomwake because he vapes. It's like really the entire reason she likes Doomwake, I think. Yeah, Everos is like Everos. I think is my second favorite streamer on the whole platform. I mean I just love the Happy Hop so much, but I watch Evan as often as I can. Wait, is that your emote? Oh, it's the I didn't know there was a Vape Nation BTTV emote. It's sick. All right, Tormod's Crypt. All right, guys. Is this a coward stream? Oh, my opponent kept a one-lander. Well, I guess they're just never beating a Obliterator. Me and Esther don't vape, but that's it. Honorary members of the Vape Nation, I don't know. Good luck, opponent. Good luck. Seems pretty good. Maybe I mean I guess I'm not in like a great position to attack yet. Make a big old troll. Call Robson, 15 months. Thanks, buddy. It's a really long time. Goblin Grenade my Obliterator, perhaps? If they have Bolt for my troll and I fetch right now, it's really bad, so I'm just gonna try to play around it. Anyway, I guess I can just play the Supplier as an extra blocker. Attack with Obliterator. Maybe I'll attack with just the troll. Maybe Supplier first. I really want them to finish the Tango land cycle too. I don't think that they're ever going to, but there's just so many times I wish that there were the enemy color Tangos. Non-kicked Bushwhacker. Yeah, if they attack, we can block the biggest creature, and then its first strike is such a big problem for them. Could draw maybe a second Goryo's Vengeance and respond to the Tormod's Crypt. Yeah, Alara Triumphs too. Those like just almost go without saying, you know? Kind of scared to attack. I think we need to keep attacking though. My opponent also might sack the Tormod's Crypt just because they see Griselbrand. We can just respond. 3 more lands to hardcast. Yeah. Technically true words. It's so hard to die though, because just Obliterator can block the Foundry Street Denizen. We're at 17. Why are they called Tango lands? Because it takes 2 to tango. You need 2 lands for it to enter untapped. And it's honestly like the most controversial name. Vinny land cycle in the Magic multiverse. They're doing it. Trigger on the stack, sacrifice 5 permanents. I can't believe that this was the line they selected. Can't just the casual 7 for 1 yourself. 7 for 1 yourself. A bold strategy. Marcus, almost a year. Hell yeah, buddy. Thanks for sticking around. Hey, they kept ramming up ruins over a mountain. Opponent's just trying to let me have some fun, perhaps, before they whack me in game 3. I feel like whenever I play against AWAC, it's always the last match I'm playing of the league. I guess I'm blocking. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Not a very good light up the stage. Is their deck a good light up the stage deck? I don't even really feel like that it is. So yesterday we started streams. Yes, the stream off great and ended kind of shaky. Started today off really shaky. I think we're gonna end pretty well. Vengeance to force the crypt. No, that doesn't really do anything. But one thing that can happen is that if we draw a second Vengeance, we can Vengeance, they'll crypt, and then we'll Vengeance again. So you're not supposed to just like make them crypt. Because if they crypt, then like you don't really have any draws that do anything. Just stream on the weekends. I usually try to stream one weekend tournament. Depends. Sometimes there's just not a tournament I want to play in, so I take the weekend off. It just kind of depends on what the schedule's looking like. So I'll bring in the Collector Ouphe as an answer to Crypt. Shaman seems like just so slow in this matchup. Maybe we should be trimming on the combo as well. Play like a Questing Beast. And the Regisaur. And who we leave in the third Shaman? Or second Shaman. 2/2 is actually kind of nice. Weird matchup, of course. I think we have to keep double push. A lot of Grixis decks showing results. That's cool. I'm glad that people are able to brew with Grixis. I know it's like a lot of people's favorite color combination. Any other suggestion to replace Shaman in the main deck for something else? Yeah, I think Shaman's the worst card. You could play like a fourth Supplier. I don't know if there's another good discard outlet. You could play Grizzly Salvage. Salvage is maybe fine.
Rotting Regisaur? Regisaur or Regisaur?
There's no incorrect way to pronounce a magic card.
What's up? It's me, your friend, Aspiring Spike.
Yes, I'm happy for you too, sweetie. My opponent had a good draw this game. Can we win this game? Can we just push a Burning Tree Emissary and clinch up a bit? Hope to draw an untapped land. Hope that they don't have really any more gas. Bolt light up the stage. Bolt Bushwhacker. Alright, well, we 3-2, baby. This is a good league. Alright, so let's talk about the deck a bit. So I think that I like the idea of being really in on the combo game one. And I do like the sideboard plan where you have like a bunch of really powerful creatures to evolution into. That being said, Gargaroth is a little weird because it costs 5 mana. You don't have too many 5-drops to sacrifice. I think Fauna Shaman is the worst card in the deck. It just is so slow. And also, like, you have to usually activate it twice as well. I think I want to play a Spike Feeder in the main deck over Eternal Witness. I don't think that... Maybe just no Eternal Witness anywhere. But Spike Feeder is really cool because Necrotic Ooze gets counters when you troll. Then you can gain life when you're going off with Griselbrand. And so maybe you want to play 4 Suppliers. Although Supplier is a bit awkward, right? Because it doesn't... you can't evolution it into Ooze. Up the lands, cut the birds, and Fauna Shaman. I wouldn't want to cut the birds, no. Scavenging is a possibility. I think Ooze is like an okay sideboard card, but I think ultimately, like, it's not necessarily the game you're playing. Is there another good card like Satyr Wayfinder that is a 2-mana value creature that mills you? Does Yawgmoth do anything? I don't think so. Could be something there. The Entomb Warlock over Shaman, but that card's 4 mana. That card's 4 mana. And like it also doesn't even work that well with Necrotic Ooze because Necrotic Ooze has to not have Summoning Sickness. Mire Trident? Mire Trident might be fine. It only mills 2 though, is a problem. Glowspore Shaman? Glowspore Shaman could be good. It's also just so much worse than the Wayfinder. I mean, maybe you have to play Fauna Shaman. I kind of feel like Fauna Shaman is better than these other cards we've brought up. Sacred Tribe Elder. Crab. Crab seems pretty good. It's also only 1 mana though, so your evolutions are a lot worse. But Crab is kind of good. I don't think it's that hard to splash blue. Skull Prophet. Tap, mill 2 cards. And makes mana. So Spike Feeder allows you, if you have Lotleth Troll in the graveyard and Griselbrand and Ooze, you can discard creatures to put counters on the Ooze, and then you can Spike Feeder to remove the counters to gain life. So that way you can keep drawing cards with the Griselbrand. I don't know. I would have to maybe just do a Scryfall search, and maybe there's nothing better than Fauna Shaman, but Fauna Shaman feels kind of bad. But I think the Spike Feeder is good. The Obliterator seem good. Magus seem good. I like the Ouphe to stop artifact-based graveyard hate. Might just not want to play the Witness. Yeah, Grizzly Salvage not being a creature is like the big problem, but you can maybe still play it. I don't think you want to play Golgari Thug.